Previously on Project Lore.
Oh, kill skull. Quickly.
Called AoE crowd control.
Dude, I just looted some honey mint tea.
Oh, dude, that's my favorite.
Oop. Okay, we got 3 gargoyles.
That's a lot of gargoyles.
This is gonna be interesting.
First gargoyle's down. Second gargoyle.
Nice work.
Dude, we took care of those like it was 1 gargoyle. Jeez,
Jeff, there are 3 gargoyles. Now there are 2.
Sounds like math.
1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1?
At the first boss in the Plague Quarter, Noth the Plague Bringer, there's a big curse, which we now don't have anybody in this group who's going to be able to be cursed, so this will be fun. DPS him down. Easy breezy, beautiful cover
Dead
girl.
ski.
Dead ski. Check it out.
Whoa,
You
what?
shut it. You died, trust
Well,
me.
he really has a legitimate beef. We are trespassing.
Look at all those cursed people.
A lot of cursing.
A la deep. A la deep.
You just stay at the top of the charts there, Dorkins. You don't look at anything else.
Done.
Heyo.
Nice work. Ooh.
Anybody want the robes
dude,
of
it is
horse breath,
dominant.
which is hard to say. Horse breaths.
Horse breaths.
Horse
Even harder to
breaths.
smell. Heyo. Horse breath.
Heyo. That's awesome. Really? 2? Seems so cheap.
I'll get more.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
We have a...
We have a situation.
Got a crabgrass problem.
This is when, back in the day, hunters used to be able to pull like 30k DPS in these pulls, the plague pulls. I love
I
that
wasn't
day.
around for that day, unfortunately.
You weren't? You missed that?
Yeah.
Oh God, it was so great. You just didn't have to do anything. Just volley straight in, and boom. Like Tunnel Deep.
Tunnel deep.
Tunnel Deep, 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 deep.
Who is running in there like a maniac? Is that Lyle LeVay?
Yes.
Who? What? Who? Me?
I've never heard of such a thing.
Why would we pull so many at one time?
Mama, look at those numbers.
It's like some sort
Yeah,
of
baby.
That's
Wow.
at least it's fun. Although completely dangerous.
It's only dangerous if we've got.
Yeah, it's only
That's
dangerous
unlikely.
for us if we all
Or if
die.
someone's trying to bake a cake while others are fighting.
If you're trying to
But if
AoE
you use
grind
a
the
messy
cake.
recipe, the cake will turn out crazy.
Oh, that's what she's saying.
That's kind of what he's saying too, in a weird way.
Yeah.
And the recipe for love.
But for him, crazy is good.
Speaking of crazy,
There's a lot of wings.
If you would just shoot harder and faster, Dorkins.
No. Hey, listen,
True,
this
I'm not
is
gonna
my
lie to you.
favorite part of the game. You bring them all.
I like when I get Berserker Rage, Eternal Red. Yes, Berserker Rage.
Come on, get those purples.
yeah,
If you
how
want
come
to.
the purples are dropping? It's weird.
Berserker.
Why aren't purples dropping for my fans? Need new gloves and necklace. I got 7.5 left. Whatever. What I need is a tier 7 freaking shoulders.
You need those, yeah, for
I need
sure.
those big time. I got blue shoulders and some trinkets. I could deal with a few trinkets.
I don't know if there's any trinkets in 10-man that are sort of worth it for us.
I gotta lock these.
Well, I have Mirror of
icons
Truth,
down.
so I just have to get rid of my Berserker's Call.
You really want Grim Toll is what you want. But that doesn't, I think that drops in 25 only.
Hang on 1 second.
All right, now this is going to be a trick.
Where's the
Do the dance.
I found him.
The dance.
You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. If you don't dance and if you don't dance, Heigan the Unclean's on behind. All right, so we are here at the second boss in the Plague Quarter, one of the most interesting.
Some might
bosses.
say frustrating.
And hated.
Some might say frustrating, hated, quizzical. What? Bosses in the whole of Naxxramas, Heigan the Unclean.
Again?
Oh, he's so unclean.
He is this is a very interesting fight.
I got a question for you. Like,
Shoot.
let's, you're the Lich King,
Right.
and you're setting up Naxxramas.
Yes.
And you're divvying out jobs to everybody, and your buddy Helgen comes in the room, and you're like, Helgen's like, I'm doing Lich King. I'm so excited to be able to hang out in one room and kill anybody that comes in there, and I'm really excited about what my moniker is gonna be. And the Lich King's like, I guess it's bad news for you, Helgen. We're going with the Unclean. He's like, what? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
I smell fantastic.
No. I'm sorry, the decision has been made.
It's the room. Honestly, it's the room you're
People
in.
have been talking, and
He is the mastermind behind
We're
the
going with
Plague
the Unclean.
Cauldrons.
We're pretty sure you don't wash your underwear.
That does suck. That does suck. As a minion
tough
of the
meeting.
Lich King.
That's a tough meeting.
What are you going to do? Stand up to him?
You
then
can't. He's the
Can't.
Lich
I mean,
King.
he'll just cut your head off.
Right off. All right. So some of the problems that you got to deal with Heigan the Unclean is, of course, the infamous safety dance, as it were. The safety dance.
As it were.
This is one of those
Why is it
things-
called the safety dance?
It's called the safety dance because that is the achievement if you
Right.
successfully navigate the waters of flame that are green for some reason. They're like poison flames.
Poison flames.
So the way this works is he's going to start on this little pedestal, and the room is set up basically in 4 quadrants, and they periodically explode.
Interesting.
Pretty much what happens. So what you're going to do is you're going to have all your ranged DPS are going to, in the first phase, take over where he's standing now on his little pedestal, while the melee all stacks up in sort of the front of Zone 1. And then as Zone 2, 3, and 4 explode at one time, you're going to switch to the next zone. The other ones will explode, switch to the next zone. The other ones explode, switch to the next zone. The other ones explode, back, all phasing back and forth through this thing. Hence the dance.
The dance.
As it were. Then, after that phase goes through, which is pretty straightforward, you're just kind of moving them around, not getting exploded by the floor, range DPS on the pedestal. Phase 2 hits, he teleports himself back up to the pedestal, and it literally is just a dance. The flame explosions happen in the same waving back and forth motion, but faster, so you really need to move. So pay attention. It's very confusing. Lag will kill people. So you can think you're doing it right. You can be standing totally where you think you're standing good, and you explode. So it just happens.
It'll
So
kill
welcome to
It's the safety
the safety dance.
Now, I have to say, this took me a little while to get the hang of. And it's actually Zand that clued me into how to do this.
Interesting.
And it really is, the 4 quadrants, but you want to run to where you saw the line come up right ahead of you. And if you just think of it that way, every time where you see the line come up, just run to that spot, you'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
And you don't want to run all the way into the quadrant. You want to be right at the lip.
The last 2 quadrants, everyone I see runs all the way over to the side.
Yeah.
When they don't need to, you just run right to the edge,
Yeah.
turn around, go back. You will never die on that part if you do
He
it
said
that way.
before we did it, and everyone,
And
died.
Here we go.
Sometimes I do die on the first, before we even get to the dance, when
This
the
is definitely pet death
tank doesn't
central.
pull them in far enough and I'm trying to attack.
All right, all deeps. Get ready for the first wave. Here we go. First is up. That giant ball of dying cats is what we're going to see here in a second.
I'm keeping my boy pretty healed, I think.
Trying my best, man.
Tough though.
They sit on the edges, dude.
I'm not able to hit him from here.
Whoa!
Whoa, that was a hiccup.
I'm lost. Oh,
Lag.
shit. That's not the,
It's all right, we're back.
that is not the boss fights you have that happen in.
Yeah, this is definitely not a lag boss fight. we got 15 seconds of more good deeps, so keep it up, guys. Things are going good.
Well, Jimbo's toast, so I can forget about him.
Let's see what the deeps list looks like after Jimbo's toast.
Not gonna make much of a difference.
Whoop.
All right, back to 1.
All right, here's where it starts.
All right, movies. Movies. Movie movies. Movie movies. Movie movies. Movie movies. I'm gonna stop saying movie movies here. Movie movies.
Movie. I didn't know what to do because you didn't
Movies.
say movie movies.
Sorry, movie movies. Hello, everybody's quiet.
I was like, I'm just
Movies,
standing
movie
here. You
movies.
just didn't say it.
Movie movies. Movie movies. Movie movies.
For sure. Movies.
And
He's
he's down.
back.
Back to one. All right, all in. Oh, we got this, guys. Keep it up. Oh, we're gonna get the safety dance. Come on.
Got it.
Yeah, baby.
I hadn't gotten safety dance?
I must have gotten
What
it.
is the safety dance?
It
What's
means nobody dies on that moving through the fire.
That's
stuff.
interesting.
Dude, good work.
Well, that's an
Shoulder plates
achievement
of bloodshed.
for someone special in
It
the
is an
group.
achievement for people.
I mean, they're not.
Okay, anybody want the shoulders? If nobody wants them, I'm going to take them from my DPS
Yes,
set.
definitely played DPS.
Well done. That is a challenging boss fight. Luckily, we've all had a little experience in there.
That is definitely a challenging boss fight.
But I know that it was one of the most frustrating ones for me the first few times I did it.
Yeah, it takes
really
a while.
was.
It really is that whole going on the edge, like where
Knowing
you saw
exactly
fire,
where it went
go
up
to the
right
next
before
one,
you.
turn, and come
Okay,
back.
I'm going to take
But
those
wouldn't you
since
say
somebody wants
once you
them
know
for
it,
DPS?
It's
Yeah, go
really
for it.
so simple.
Well, here's the
You
thing.
can't believe you ever had a problem with it.
The problem I always had was how people explain it. Because they always said it's these 4 quadrants, right? And so I would run in and move my camera and try to look and find the quadrant. You don't need to do that. You just go to where the thing went up right before.
Right.
Yeah.
So you just keep looking forward. It goes up, you run to that spot, it goes up ahead of you, run to that spot, it goes up ahead of you, and then you
right,
turn
turn
around
right
and do
back
it back.
around. Right.
It's much easier.
Okay, I'm going to DE those
So nobody needs
bindings.
this? Okay.
It's a safety dance.
Safety dance.
It's a safety dance.